So we're back with part 2 of the Master Grade RX-78-2 Gundam 1.0 version. And for part 2 we are going to be showing off all the cool accessories that you get with the RX-78. And to get started, you are going to get a little figure of Amuro Ray unpainted, which you're going to have to paint yourself, and it's going to be a pain in the ass to get this little guy painted the way you guys want him. And you're also going to get 2 sets of manipulators, which the first set is open hands and the second one is closed fist, which I just decided to leave them in the tree because I like using the standard hands that come with all master grades. You are going to get the RX-78-2 shield, which is molded in white, red, and yellow, and comes with a clear plastic piece for the top of the shield so the RX-78 can shoot out of it and see through it. And for the heck of it, I added a decal on the shield. And you can also mount it onto the RX-78, which comes with a handle, and you could peg it onto the second or first or third slot, which I recommend pegging it in to the second slot like this. And to mount it onto the RX-78, all you gotta do is mount the handle onto the hand as so, and close up the hands like that, which is kind of hard. And as you can see, the RX-78 has trouble gripping the shield on. Oh, there you go. And there you have it, the RX-78 with the shield. And there is another way you could mount the shield onto the RX-78 by taking it off and taking off the handle off the shield and peg it in back of the backpack of the RX-78, like in this series when he has it in his backpack like that. And he also does come with the standard RX-78 beam rifle, which has a scope and it's on a hinge which lets you move it up and down like that. And the handle's on a peg, so it lets you move it left and right. And to mount it onto the RX-78, I just close it up, which is going to be really hard for this guy to have it on him since it's one of the older master grades, which is going to tend to fall like that, which sucks. And you are also able to mount it onto the side skirt by bringing this piece up like that, and then on the side right here, put it in the slot and then bring it down like that. It's going to be snugly placed onto the side of side skirt of the RX-78. And you're also going to get a hyper bazooka for the RX-78, his main weapon, which the only movement this hyper bazooka has is this back piece right here. Lets you move it up and down, and that's basically it. So to mount it onto that RX-78, all you gotta do is put it on right here, but it's gonna be really hard to put it on since the shield is in the back of the RX-78, which I don't want to have to deal with that. And you are also able to mount it onto the RX-78 in the back of the skirt. All you gotta do is bring this piece back like that. Maybe take off the shield, bring it out, bring up the hinge, then close it back up. Sorry about that. Bring it up, close it up, and then so like that I can have a peg on it. Then you peg it on, and there you have it. Mount on the hyper bazooka onto the back skirt, which looks really nice. And you can put on back the shield as well, which is making the RX-78 look really armored up with all his weapons and his shield. And you're also going to get an extra V-fin. I don't know why. If this one comes molded on white, which this one is 2 separate pieces, white V-fin and the red jewel, which I don't know why they put this in. I guess for you guys to paint it, make it look better, which is dumb. You're also gonna get the core fighter, which comes with landing gear, which you could take off if you want, so you could mount it on. So you can place it inside of the RX-78 instead of putting the core block. All you gotta do is bring out the wings, and there you have it, the core fighter for the RX-78. And to put it inside of the RX-78, so you can take off the core block instead of putting the core block, you put it inside the RX-78 in the torso. All you gotta do is close it up like that. Take off the landing gear. Close the two wings down. Take the back piece off. Then bring it in. And bring it down, and there you have it. The core block for the RX-78. But I don't want to do the hassle of putting it on with all the armor you have it on. I mean all the weapons. They're gonna tend to fall off, so I'm gonna just leave it like this. And it's also gonna come with two beam handles, which you could put it on these two back slots in the back. Like that. And he's also gonna come with two beam sabers, which I kept one on the tree. And to put on the beam saber into the beam handle, all you gotta do is just peg it in and mount it onto the RX-78's hand, which is simple, like that. And that's basically it for all his accessories, and basically it for part 2 of the review of the RX-78-2 Gundam. And this kit is a really nice kit, which I think is really good still, even though it's one of the first master grades that Bandai released. And it's getting really hard to get nowadays. It's really rare. It's like the first master grade, so you rarely see it up on eBay or anywhere you go. So if you find this guy for sale on eBay or any Gundam store more, Halloween Japan, pick it up, because this guy's gonna get discontinued sooner or later, and it's gonna be really hard to get this guy, even though there are better versions of him, like the RX-78-2 1.5 version, the 2.0 version, the 1 year war version, and also the RX-78 Ver.Ka version, and the titanium version, all of them. But even though all other master grades RX-78 are better than this one, but still, if you guys see this guy online, pick it up, because it's a really nice kit, and a nice kit to add to your collection, so you guys have all the RX-78-2 Gundams in your collection. And the only thing bad about this kit is just the fact that his beam rifle, when you mount it onto the side skirt, it tends to fall off if you just move it like that. It's easy to fall off, so it's only has a little bit side effects, so it's still a good kit. So if you guys see this guy, pick him up, and stay tuned for part 3 of the RX-78-2 Gundam, fully painted and added with all the decals that comes with it by me. So stay tuned for that, and thank you all for subscribing and watching my videos. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys all at the next review. Peace out.